Welcome viewers. As the January 6 committee concluded its work, Trump's culpability for the Capitol riot became ever more obvious. In this video we will break it all down for you. But before we continue, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest update from us. Analysis. As the Jan 6 committee concluded its work, Trump's culpability for the Capitol riot became ever more obvious. As the Jan 6 committee concluded its work, Trump's culpability for the Capitol riot became ever more obvious. Such claims that mail ballots were suspect or vectors for fraud, despite the utter lack of evidence to that point. Advertisement Robert Costa at Costa reports, meaning that anything that followed could and would be cast as theft. Advertisement. Over the following weeks there were other moments in which Trump was told that he would be leaving the White House in January. Cassidy Hutchinson, an aide to Trump's chief of staff Mark Meadows, testified that Meadows told her that Trump knew that he'd lost. Turning to garbage dumps to survive, Argentines feel the pain of 100% inflation. Argentines, facing an inflation rate set to top 100% this year, are grappling to survive, turning to recycling from garbage dumps or lining up to trade their belongings in barter clubs. Yes. It became completely obvious that he had nothing to do with this Democrat kabuki. January 6 panel subpoenas Trump for testimony on Capitol attack. Breaking news: the House Jan 6 committee voted to subpoena former President Donald Trump for testimony before the panel over the 2021 attack at the Capitol. Good, let's see if he has the guts to show up. I'm guessing he will fight it and scurry for the shadows. January 6 panel subpoenas Trump for testimony on Capitol attack. The U.S. House Jan 6 committee planned to vote Thursday to subpoena former President Donald Trump to testify as it presented interviews with his aides and new documents detailing his unflagging multi-part efforts to overturn his 2020 election loss. Washington, AP. Jan 6 panel votes to subpoena Trump for testimony, saying former president is required to answer for his actions. January 6 panel subpoenas Trump for testimony on Capitol attack. The Jan 6 panel on Thursday voted to issue a subpoena for Donald Trump to appear before the committee. You do know that Trump will never testify. This is all political because liberals are scared 26 days before election and Dems will lose control and there is no more committee. This is nothing more than the Socialist Democrats chasing their own tails around in circles every time they claim to have new evidence. It's more of the same crap. No evidence. The Socialist Democrats are pulling out all the stop because they know they have already lost it all. Yay, Cheney was pushing that through as hard as she could do. She could be relevant one more time. January 6 panel subpoenas Trump for testimony on Capitol attack. The panel voted unanimously to compel the former president to appear. Jan 6 panel subpoenas Trump for testimony on Capitol attack. The House Jan 6 committee has subpoenaed Donald Trump for his testimony about the 2021 Capitol attack. The panel voted unanimously to compel the former president to appear. We must seek the January 6 Select Committee votes to subpoena Trump for testimony, documents in connection with Capitol assault. Breaking: former President Donald Trump to be subpoenaed by Jan 6 panel. DNC panel votes to subpoena Trump a month before midterms. Shocking lowlife. DNC will do anything to win. Love America. Racism, it must leave the books. Promote racism is a low-down move on a group in USA that built America 460 plus years that everyone knows in world cosmic community. Seriously, stop faking with lies. Det nowadays 2022 MOA. On November the mob storming of the Capitol. Washington, AP. The House Jan the mob storming of the Capitol. Please, what is your take on this? And remember to subscribe as well.